What rock star had Milton Berle as a godfather? I'm John Beaudin from Rock History Music. Well, this is our series with Billy Sherwood. We talk about that famous Godfather.
So Milton Berle's your godfather?
Milton was my godfather, yes.
Did you get to know him at all?
Yes, I did. He was a beautiful individual. The last time I saw him was with my brother. We were working at a place here in LA called The Complex that was owned by Greg Ladani, who was a producer of Yes, and we were working on some demos for some things. And the second engineer runs in and says to me, "Isn't Milton Berle your godfather?" I'm like, "Yeah. Why?" And he says, "Well, he's down the hall. They're filming a special." So Mike and I went there, knocked on his door, and the door swings open, and it was like from a movie, man. This guy's sitting in one of those chairs, getting his makeup done, and he spins around, and he's a complete drag with the lipstick on, the old Milton as a woman thing. He came over and gave us a big hug, and sadly, that was the last time we saw him, but it was a beautiful little meeting with him.
The new Billy Sherwood album also features John Davidson. It's a group album called Arc of Life. It's out now. There's links in the description where you can pick up the album. We talk about it in these clips.
I want to know you better. Now, there in the middle of everything, you've got what sounds like a really pretty layered vocals love song. Tell me about that one.
Yeah, well, the idea came from, the concept of all this internet dating that goes on and how fast life moves through all of these modern streams of connecting people and sometimes how people, fall in love before they've even seen each other by virtue of the internet. And so the idea of I want to know you better, it kind of is leaning on both sides. It's like I want to know you better because I want to get to know you, but by the same token, I need to know you better before I get to know you. That's the idea.
Lockdown, is that literally about, and then Yes fans will love that because it has a real nice Yes feel to it. Tell me about that one.
It's actually a song that was written way before the pandemic. It just so happens to serve right now as a perfect sort of lyric to all that we're suffering through. But basically, I was playing around, John and I were talking about the idea of just suppression of the people by virtue of censorship and government and wherever this oppression comes from and sort of just being locked down and under the gun, you know what I mean? And that was basically the beginning of the story for that song. But it's funny how it's worked out to custom tailored for what we're all going through right now. I'll be able to go out to a restaurant on Saturday, which is just an amazing milestone.
No kidding, eh?
For freedom.
Therefore, we are, as I mentioned a while ago. So, Billy Sherwood, where do we go when we dream?
Well, that question is we go into our own thoughts as a human and our experiences start playing with our mind and sort of making new versions of things for us to think about in our dreams. I mean, we've all experienced that where we've had that one kind of day and then in our dreams there's a bear chasing us through the woods or something, because you've had a stressful day. But the concept of that song was really coming more from what will a robot dream or an AI when it can, mind its own thinking and actually produce its own sort of thought processes. Will that being dream, and what is that like,
We'll have more from Billy Sherwood coming up in a few days. Make sure you comment on our video, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. And remember to buy a Rock History Music t-shirt. They're beautiful. You can buy all kinds of different logos from all our channels. Links at the very top of the description of this video. I'm John Beaudin from Rock History Music.